Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SPASRO. Subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. If your birthday is on this day, kindly comment your name with birth year on chat. If you like my work, kindly sponsor by buying super chat and sticker. We are born in this earth for some purpose, believe that you also born for the purpose. You are special, you're our unique personality who born on this earth. Today we are going to see about secret of June 9 Zodiac horoscope birthday personality. In the event that you were brought into the world on the 10th day of the month, you are considered by your companions to be an autonomous scholar who isn't limited by customary ethics. You would be appropriate to any of the cutting-edge callings, like TV, aviation or data innovation. You are a warrior altogether, the work you endeavor throughout everyday life. You will go through many high points and low points throughout everyday life. In the beginning phases of your life, however, you will be effective eventually with your assurance and difficult work. You are an autonomous individual and don't care to be under any commitment. You are touchy. You will make numerous adversaries in your day-to-day existence, any place you might be. You are extremely fearless essentially. You for the most part don't consider before you talk. You are inclined to mishaps from fire and blasts. You may need to go through some sort of activity in your life. You may need to withstand numerous fights and clashes with your family members and in day-to-day life. You don't care for analysis. You generally have a decent assessment on yourself. You generally need to be regarded and perceived by others. You are a superb coordinator of work. In any case, on the off chance that you lose heart, you as a rule let your work get broken without attempting to alter it. You will do nearly anything for accepting consideration and compassion. You can be exceptionally lucky on the off chance that you don't diverted by temper and brutality. The 27th year of your life will be conspicuous to you, and the hour of your marriage may end up being a defining moment in your life. Well, being shrewd, you may experience the ill effects of fevers, all things considered, and from measles. You ought to stay away from mixed beverages. Having onions, garlic and radish will end up being useful. You are pulled in towards the individuals from other gender and have a solid sexual craving. You are exceptionally firm-leaning and have no space for feelings and assumptions. You are slanted towards kids and creatures. You are progressive. You are forceful and have great opposition power. You have the self-control to battle despite seemingly insurmountable opposition. You are progressive, optimistic, and sympathetic. You ought to acquire wide instruction, particularly in expressions of the human experience. You are exceptionally inventive. Numerous extraordinary specialists are found under this number. You should come to genuinely comprehend life to be of more noteworthy help to society. You have a more prominent social task to carry out that will require a mix of the useful and the philanthropic person. You should have a sharp feeling of what will work, and yet coordinating those endeavors towards some more prominent grade. Your test is to discover a spot for yourself that has some immediate advantage to other people. The more you can be of administration to humankind, the more prominent will be your own prize on all levels, from the material to the profound. Kids brought into the world on the 9th day ordinarily take as much time as is needed prior to picking a calling. You are socially situated and have an endowment of appeal. You are popular and surprisingly appreciated by others. You can identify with individuals on the whole different backgrounds. You have an expansive vision of the world and can see the amazing plan of things, including worldwide legislative issues and extraordinary social developments. You express your sentiments well, however now and again can be somewhat emotional. You have a solid interest in way of thinking and power. Nines will in general pull in cash from different sources, for example, legacy or a stroke of karma. There is a component of penance in the number 9 that requests that you learn absolution and unqualified love. You should stay away from negative connections. Try not to clutch individuals or circumstances since you feel that equity has not yet been done, or that somebody actually owes you something. Your undertaking in life is to genuinely allow the universe to pass judgment on such circumstances, and depend all alone forward moving life way to present to you the necessities and prizes you merit. You are a visionary, an individual with an admired perspective. An individual trying to assemble a superior future and invigorating others. You seek after the objective to develop humankind in the public eye and bring congruity into it. Throughout everyday life, you assume the part of public safeguard. You think of it as your obligation to shield the privileges of the individuals who can't do it without anyone else's help. The universal number has the characteristic features of all primes. Symbol of success and excellence. The number of Soul 9 is a dedication of a person to all stages of his life, and also reveals all the mysteries of life, death and rebirth. It symbolizes you as a highly intellectual personality, possessing great physical strength in all its forms, capable of developing and uncovering enormous potential. The main problem of such people is not knowing what path they should take. They are often not aware of their abilities. Openness and, therefore, enthusiastic weakness. Simultaneously responsiveness, capacity to understand, capacity to offer good help. Inevitable confidence in great, a propensity to glorify our general surroundings. Appearance is regularly an impression of sensational temperament. The affection for the delegates of this figure is consistently in any case. They effectively surrender to motivations of enthusiasm and genuinely wish to be adored. For sentiment, they can move mountains and demonstrate their emotions. Rapidly lose interest in the individual, if that doesn't yield to their appeal. In marriage, these individuals ought to continually see indications of consideration from their accomplice, else they may imagine that they are not sufficiently cherished and search for something different. Created knowledge and boundless potential are trademark highlights of individuals with the quantity of lives of 9. The dependence on inventiveness and creative ability present accomplishment in the craftsmanship world. Try not to sit around idly and reject exercises not identified with your capacities. Solid accomplishment outside of craftsmanship ought not be normal. The lone impediment is the way that not quickly an individual figures out how to see and find his gifts. Mars, individuals of Mars are prepared to overcome completely all alone. They don't acknowledge protests, yet just more oppose them. They have the mental fortitude and solid will and, gratitude to these characteristics, make incredible progress. Yet, impulsivity negatively affects their exercises. They regularly don't gauge their qualities and don't convey them objectively. In adoration and association, they regularly have issues. It influences their inordinate pride. Having great hierarchical abilities, they completely don't endure a subordinate position. On the off chance that they intentionally utilized their qualities and capacities, they might have made huge progress. In this way, they are recognized by activity and undertaking, energy and confidence just in their capacities. These pioneers essentially depend on themselves, don't permit themselves to be outperformed. Now and again they are somewhat savage and haughty, they have incredible resolution. Find shared comprehension with individuals of the 3rd, 6th and 9th sorts.